Okay, so let's look at number one from the 5D Unit 5 review. And this is just kind of an explanation question. It says if you have the equation y equals a times b to the x, and a is a positive number and b is a positive number, how can you tell if it's exponential growth, which that's exponential growth, or if it's exponential decay, so that's exponential decay, or neither? Okay. Um, A being positive, remember A is the vertical stretch here. So as long as it's not negative, these graphs don't flip over. So they kind of either go up like the growth one or down like the decay one. Um, and so A being positive just changes how steeply this thing might go, right? And how steep this thing might go. The B is the base. That's the base. And that's the thing that really tells you if it's growth versus decay. And the idea here is like, let's make up an example. If I did like A is 2 times, and then this thing might be like 1.04 to the x, right? That's 4% growth, right? Because it's 104% in there. If I did something like this, y equals 2 times 0.80 to the t, that would be 20% decay because it's less than 1. The 1 is the 100%, and you're getting rid of 20% every time. You're left with 80% each time. So this would be a decay example. This would be a growth example. So really what this comes down to is um, y equals ab to the x for positive a and b represents exponential growth when b, the base, is greater than 1, right? Because that means you're getting more than 100% of what you had each time. Um, it represents decay, exponential decay, when b is between 0 and 1, right? So less than 1, but it's got to be more than 0%. Otherwise, you're getting negative somehow, which doesn't really make sense. Um, and also b has to be positive. So we're already saying it's got to be bigger than 0. Um, so if b is 1, then we get this. So let me get rid of this part up here. So if we look at the example when b is 1, so what if b equals 1? Then you get this. So it's y equals a times 1 to the x. But 1 to the x is always 1. So this just equals a. And if you graph y equals a, it doesn't do anything. It's just a straight line for whatever value a is. So that's not growth or decay. That's just straight across. That's not growing or losing anything. So when x equals, or sorry, when the base equals 1, it's neither growth nor decay. It stays constant. All right.